Hey Leo, what's going on? I was gone, but I'm back. Okay. Welcome to the Alchemist Tarot, where we try to check out the energies that's going on and go from there. Let me say a prayer. Thank you, Father God, Holy Spirit, and guardian angels, for your love, guidance, and protection. Please send your love, guidance, and protection over these messages. What's going on with Leo? What's the storyline here? A decision was made after some conflict and feeling defeated. Someone in the situation could feel like, yeah, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Someone can feel like after an argument of just trying to be right, okay, now it's left it imbalanced. There's an offer that's pretty much dwindling because it took a long time to get to this point, but now it seems like it's off the table. King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, and there's no actions going forward with that. Okay. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So this could be a family dynamic, a business situation, a loss of a job. Four of Cups in reverse. No longer feeling like this, yeah, about the past. Ooh. So, even, it seems, so this just kind of like fell on my lap. But notice that the Five of Wands is here, which is considering conflict, okay? This is about conflict. This is conflict that was had, which also shows in the Five of Swords that this was something that happened in the past. And the Ace of Cups is here. There's still love to be had, even though there might have been a bad conflict in reference to something. I'm just going to clarify what the Two of Pentacles in reverse is. And I'm going to leave these outside. Oh, I fell on the floor. Sorry. So the Two of Pentacles is about. Ace of Wands in reverse. Knight of Cups. And this King of Wands. So we have two King of Wands. So one's upright, one's not upright. This King of Wands here that is upright looks like they're not taking actions to show. Someone could be a player because Knight of Cups is somebody that offers non-commitment. Okay, so Five of Swords talks about, like I said, after an argument, feeling defeated, when games get out of hand type of deal. Okay, Two of Wands in reverse. So this came unexpectedly. Yeah, this lack of commitment, finding out about somebody's lack of commitment and their lack of going forward with you in a relationship. This could also be a somebody faking the funk. So like they could be two-faced. Okay, let's see what the Knight of Pentacles is about in reverse. Yeah, so that's the secret. The secret is this person is not a committed person. This person has secrets behind your back. So maybe the argument could have been like, what are we doing? What are we? Where are we going here? And you just been kind of getting dragged along. What's this Temperance in reverse? What needs to be balanced out here? Yeah, there was some behavior going on that was either toxic, obsessive, could be abusive, but like it's more, because abusive is more King of Swords in reverse type of deal. Devil in reverse reflects toxic behaviors, alcohol, drugs, anything that would talk about overindulgence, okay? But there seems to be, this is over, and that's what needs to be balanced out, is whatever toxic behavior that was had. Because in the past, this was at some point like this, based on someone's behavior. So what I'm getting is either A, somebody that had masculine energy went about their way to portray themselves something that they're not. and they had more issues with them than you knew about. So they could have a sex addiction, they could have had a drug addiction, they could have had a porn addiction. There's so many things that this person could have had that is what led it to this point of where, you know, this person needs to get it together. So King of Wands with this Ace of Pentacles. This King of Wands was taking actions towards you, Leo, and then kind of something happened where they stopped taking actions towards you, but they still want to offer you something. They still want to offer you the same, like, it seems like the same bullshit. Yeah, and you're done with that. See how this Ten of Pentacles is in reverse? It's clarified by the world. You're done with that. You don't want to deal with that no more. And this Four of Cups in reverse just signifies the fact that, look at this. So upright, this is somebody who offers something, and I'm thinking that this is us right here, the all my Leos right here. This is where you were at. You see how they're just like, oh, like, I don't want that offer anymore. And I clarified it, and it was the Two of Cups in reverse. So you're pretty much like, and it has to do with the past. So something in the past you're just done with, okay? You are putting it to bed. Yeah, once again, look, the past in reverse again. Look at this shit. The past, Six of Cups, is clarified by the Six of Cups, okay? The Six of Cups upright clarified by the Six of Cups in reverse, which just tells me that this was something in the past that occurred that was not good. Something not good in the past. Let me clarify the Six of Cups a little bit more. Yeah, see, this is the Star. So that's supposed to be wish fulfillment. And and what happened was somebody took advantage of the fact that they knew that they had certain issues, knew that they weren't going to. I'm trying to not get pissed off for you, because it's almost like somebody who is like fake. It's like a fraud. It's like a little player. Like, you know, they come around when they want something. They love bomb you in some sense. Like, this could be definitely like a narcissistic behavioral type of person, because they go around with the King of Wands. The King of Wands reflects someone who's passionate, and, you know, usually that explains like sexual drive and everything like that. And because I got the King of Wands upright with the King of Wands in reverse, this person could definitely be like, they just prioritize sex. Like, they don't really offer anything stable. They hand their cup over to you, but it's like a temporary cup. So, you know, especially with the Hierophant in reverse, they don't look at traditional relationships that maybe the way you do. This person can definitely try to portray that they have more to offer than they actually do. And you might have decided to realize that this person's not good in your energy, and you don't want anything to really do with them. You don't, because they just come across like a player. Yeah, and they might be watching you right this time. Look at this. Oh my God. So I'm just gonna take these three real here. So you got this Page of Swords right here, okay? This Page of Swords is watching the Tower in reverse, the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and the Nine of Swords in reverse. So I'm gonna take a guess that either you're watching this person, okay? Obviously, they created a dynamic with you, realizing that they're not committal, but they could have had other options, okay? And you might be witnessing them with those other options, and they have no shame about that. So if you hear anything about that or see that, you could be on Facebook and see a picture of somebody's new boo, okay? This person, what bothers me too is like, It's one thing if you want to be a polygamist. It's one thing if you know, because then that's when you have the communication with everybody to let them know what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to have multiple partners, right? And I'm going to choose to put you, um, I'll see you Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and I'll see my other person Thursdays, whatever the case is. I'm just gonna date other people. You're not gonna be the only one. Are you okay with that? Are you okay with me including someone in our relationship? Whatever the case was. But this person had like a lot of options. This is why I'm saying like I'm getting somebody that has like a sex addiction. Like they have multiple partners. They love them. Like what's crazy is that they might have love for you. You know what I mean? But you guys seem to have had arguments about their beliefs on. Like the reason you guys argued is because you either found out you don't want to move forward with someone that is not a one person. Okay. You argued with them about the fact that you do know that they go out. I mean, this could even get to the point where you could have found out you got a STD. You could have found out this person slept with somebody else. You could have found out and they didn't tell you. Okay? Try not to get pissed off, Leo. Because that is like super screwed up that you don't let somebody know that. Okay? And what also I'm getting is like it was like one of those relationships. It's like a situationship. So there was no actual committed, like no one said, hey, this is a committed relationship, but nobody said that you guys weren't together either. So like you guys would go places, you guys would go on dates, you guys would do the whole thing, you might have slept with each other, but it was like a unset, like neither one of you would like post each other on Facebook, neither one of you like made the whole world know, but then it's like particular people knew that you guys were together type of situation. That's what I'm getting here. So I'm seeing that this person's trying to bring a couple love after an argument, after you found out that, you know, this person is not a one person. They should have been clear to you in the beginning and they were not. Okay? So now you want nothing to do with them. Okay? I just want a couple more cards to clarify because I mean, it simply is, okay? Someone you might have been really interested in, you might have the best chemistry, the sex was probably great. They're not a one person. They are a polygamist. They are, if not a polygamist, they just have interest in different amount of partners. This could be a man or a woman, you know, but they just don't like the idea of you knowing about it because they feel like then you wouldn't want them. But then you found out anyway, so it's kind of like, well, you were better off being honest about it and giving that person the choice. And the problem here where people reap a lot of a bad karma is because they think it's okay to just like force, like people don't understand like karmic law and like things like that. When you sleep with other people and you basically sleep with someone after sleeping with someone else and you didn't like let the person know that, that's like a form of sexual assault, like if you really think about it, because you didn't say it was okay to like have somebody else's energy and all that up in you. Like you are gonna feel that. So I think what happened here was you felt that, like you guys must have been having sex and then you felt something different about it. You felt weird. Like I'm getting a whole somebody being with somebody else, they had sex and then like they've always had sex, but then like there was this moment where during the sex they were like, why does this feel off? Something feels off about it. That was your intuition kind of letting you know about this person and their ways, that they were with somebody else, which unfortunately I would have to say this is the moment where you make a doctor's appointment and try to get checked, you know, just to be on the safe side, because a person like that is dangerous, especially if they're not wrapping up. Okay? I'm trying my hardest not to get emotional or upset because I would be livid and I feel pissed off for you if that was the case, if that's what you found out. If you found out that this person didn't just have you and had maybe a couple people that they were sleeping with besides you, you know, there's a disrespect there. There's a It's just disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to let people choose if they want to be that way or not. Some people don't care. They just wrap up. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. No one's trying to judge. It's just the disrespect for me. Like, you could be a polygamist and that's fine. Like, you could be, with one person and that's fine. But the problem comes when you're disrespecting my boundaries. Like, you're forcing me, like, you force someone's energy within me without me having permission to say, hey, I'm okay or cool with that. That to me is like, it gives me like rapey vibes. I'm sorry, but like, from a spiritual sense of point of view, when people think of it that way, they would probably understand, like, that's like predatory behavior. So that was the other thing I wanted to say too, is because I got the King of Wands upright and the King of Wands in reverse. So I feel like, just like when you think about duality and the balance of things, okay, I feel like the King of Wands upright represents that good side of the King of Wands, but then the other side of it, which is the negative aspect of it, okay, the negative aspect of the King of Wands could be someone who, like, as we discussed, okay, so he might have two sides to him. You might love him, his passion, his drive, like the way he takes actions, the way he takes initiative, but then there's this dark side that says, okay, this person isn't really they're just dangerous. Like, they're in the background doing things with other people, and it's like, you have the right to know that. You know what I'm saying? But they want to come back around and bring this cup to you after you argued about finding out, that they had multiple people. I don't even think it was just like one person. Because, like, where's the cups? Yeah. See all those cups? It's like, that's a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry if this is you, because that's not fair. Nobody deserves to feel like they should find that out about someone they started talking to. I mean, even when I think about this wands, Ace of Wands in reverse with this Knight of Cups upright with the King of Wands, okay? This Knight of Wands usually is like somebody that, Knight of Cups is someone who's like a player who brings an offer to somebody, but they don't stay long. They're temporary people, and the fact that this wand is in reverse, with that, it's kind of like giving me that vibe of like, dude, you it's not good. Like, see, this is kind of like a representation of the male, the dick. I'm sorry. The schlong. Okay. So if it's in reverse, it's kind of like, you're a player and you might not be doing too well in that department, aka wrap that shit up with this person, okay? If you're choosing to put yourself in that position, because that's just dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I'll be honest. I'm just gonna get you an angel card. I'll be honest. I think, like, right now you're in this energy of possibly looking forward to maybe taking the offer the next time he comes around. Like you might have not, I'm getting that you might have not taken the offer, and he might have come to you, try to give you love, try to swoop you on your feet thing again. And you might come to the point where you might just, because this in the reverse also that you just might like not view it as this, oh no, they might come back around and then they might woo you with some flowers or something. And then you're kind of like, okay, well, we can definitely try again, but just like you give them an in, okay? And I just feel like if you give them an in, man, you need to understand that this isn't the person you want to like give it into, because if they're not even coming to you with commitment, they're not even coming to you with like a real stable offer, I don't understand why you bother, especially if, because from what I'm getting, you were expecting a commitment and you were expecting more than just sex and more than just like. But it might have been a long time that you guys have had it like this situationship thing. Okay? Yeah. What do you desire? Oh no. I'm getting a child. So it's either one or two things. Um, you could be, you could want a family, okay? You could want a child. You might want a kid soon, okay? This is not the person to be doing that with, okay? If that's what you want to do. So that's A, okay, of the situation. B of the situation is if you get pregnant, okay, there's either someone that might be pregnant after finding out this information and they're heartbroken about that, or B, they're already pregnant, and because this came out in reverse, so I'm just adding that tip in there just in the case, like you might be pregnant and trying to get an abortion because you found out that this person was like that. And really at the end of the day, it's what do you desire. So that's your choice, what you want to do. And I'm sorry if you are going through that, but just know that you know whatever decision you make, it's your choice. Look, detached from the situation. um I feel upset. Hmm. Okay. So I'm doing the Archangel Michael deck, okay? And it says the person you're asking about is trustworthy. I feel like I'm talking to you. It says God is in charge and the situation is already resolved. Let me see something real quick. What's this about? What's this? This person you're asking about is trustworthy. Oh, Two of Cups and Four of Wands. One second. Is this person going to change their ways for you? Hold on. Yeah, this Emperor. Yeah. I don't know how you feel about that. It's either one or two things. You're either gonna have somebody, you either have someone else that's coming around that might offer you this Two of Cups and Four of Wands that you're talking to, and you might be asking yourself is if this person is trustworthy, and they are. Because I'm showing here, it says Emperor, Five of Wands, the argument, Temperance in reverse that's imbalanced with the Ten of Pentacles upright. So either this person might be, so this person might have some player ways and they might be hanging it up. I mean, that people change. That's always open an option. I personally feel like if that hasn't been established in the beginning, it's hard. I just find it hard to trust somebody who might have had other options. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say that this must be a new person because that Emperor I just saw, who might want to fight for you. Yeah, it's either the same person or somebody else. You can let me know in the comments like who it might be, because if it's the same person, that means that they're gonna come back around and they might change their ways. They might actually say, you know what? They might tell you, I'm sorry. Like after this argument's going on, you might actually mean something enough to this person to change their ways. But like I said, I'd be mindful about the fact that, there's always that saying, once a cheater, always a cheater kind of deal. But he might actually do that. So there's that. And then the other side of it is this is a new person that's gonna come in with a nut like with a new it's a new love offer that's an actual stable love offer. And I'm gonna say that I would hope to think that's probably what it could be, because I just the person that we're talking about, I had the whole like the all the vibes said no. Like all the vibes said this person has a problem. Like there it's not even like, because especially if you've been in a situation for like 6 months to a year with a person that's been like this, who has other people, who put your health at risk, who are selfish in a sense, but they love you. It's like some sick, weird thing going on, okay? But in the beginning, we did see that you were rejecting that offer and you were kind of like, you're kind of done with it. You feel done with it. But then I'm seeing this, and this is like a new energy to me. It feels new. It feels like you have somebody in mind, a possible new interest, and you're just debating if this person's trustworthy enough to give your time to, because you feel like you wasted it with the other person. So if you are looking at a new connection, if you are possibly seeing if somebody might be worth your time, this would be a new love offer that is actually stable, and like you guys are going to be on the same page type of deal, okay? So it's one or the other. I try to like not make it so, because I have to just give the messages as they're saying without my opinion, okay? And you have to choose. But like look at this Emperor at the bottom again. But this is the thing. This is an Emperor. This has to be new because the person we got was a King of Wands. So if this is an Emperor, look, an Emperor who's willing to invest, but he's holding off. He's holding off. Yeah, you got somebody in the background that wants to commit to you. You got somebody in the background, either you already know about, somebody you already know about, maybe you had in that back burner, like you're a one man or one woman person, and you tried it out with this person who you end up finding out is not just like they're just non-committal. And then somebody, there's somebody or somebody you've asked about, maybe you've crossed them out to be with this person, but it could be someone from the past, it could be someone in the future, but I feel like it's someone because they said the person you're asking about is trustworthy. So if you're asking yourself about a new person or a person from the past that you might see that they're trying to where does Hermit card come from? Look, this Hermit in reverse. They're coming out. They're gonna come out. They're gonna come out after this Hangman period is over, which means they needed a different perspective. But they want to invest. Look, this is reaping what you've sown, okay? They're looking at what they've put into it, about investing into it, so that they can harvest, you know what I'm saying? And have something that's worth, the harvest. So this person you must have already been talking to. I'm going to leave it up to that. Leo, you got some stuff going on. Oh, another thing I wanted to say was that either somebody didn't want children and you do. Okay, that was the other thing I wanted to say. But let me read these to you. What do you desire? You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. And see, as they say, according to your heart's true desires, I feel like you and this other person's, like, you guys don't align because your morals and principles are different. Your belief systems are different, okay? You might be more traditional, where you want a one man woman or one woman man, whatever the case is. And this other person is just on some wanting more than one person. And there's nothing wrong with that, but that should have been established from the beginning, so you wouldn't have wasted all that time being with somebody who's not even committal. Like this dude, and I felt like the fraud energy, like almost like predatorial fraudulent energy, which is like it's kind of gross, especially that you got to be careful of these predators, these nasty people, man. Child, you care deeply about children and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. Okay? So, even reading that, it was kind of like, maybe you have children already. You either have children, you want children, or you're pregnant and you might be looking at your options while you're pregnant because you got pregnant with some person. It's okay. Either way, what's the advice here? What's the advice for Leo? Okay. You aren't using your intuition. That's what that's saying. Or secrets haven't been revealed to you yet, but I'm getting you aren't using your intuition with this person. 3 of Cups. It has not been celebratory. It has not been a good time. The 3 of Cups here, usually that's like a third party situation. Okay, so like 3 is a crowd. Okay, and there's 3 women here. So I'm just saying, like I said, okay. So being that this is in reverse, like I said, because you haven't went with your gut and used your intuition in the correct way, it just hasn't been a good time for you during this. And like, it's kind of like cheating yourself out of actually being happy, actually being in a place where you could celebrate. Yeah, don't give your love to this person and don't communicate with this person. To this, this King of Pentacles, who I'm guessing is the guy. The King of Wands that we had gotten. Yeah. And I don't like this either because, like I said, saying again, Hierophant in reverse, 9 of Wands. Now, I just really want you to take a really good look at this card. You see that fire in the background? Okay? Do you catch my drift? Okay? Like, please be careful. You don't want to get burned. You need to use your intuition. You need to not. I'm only giving you the messages. I'm just feeling very strongly about this because of how whoever this person's energy is, I don't like it. Judgment in reverse. Yeah. You got to make a better judgment call on this person because you might have not used your intuition to know that this person is the way they are, and you just have to accept it the way it is. They're not committed. They're not a committal person. So Leo, we went over all the cards here. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for coming on my channel. I do offer readings. Okay, I'm kind of running a special right now, but originally my readings are about $50 a reading. Okay, and then whatever question that you have, I will go and I will just like now. It's been about a half hour. I'll make a video for you and I'll send it over to you. So if you're interested, let me know. Okay, I also started a TikTok, the Alchemist Tarot on TikTok. I also have an Instagram, the Alchemist Tarot 88. So if you want to follow me there, see what I have going on there. All right, guys. So thank you so much. I appreciate your time and I'll see you soon.